Welcome back. Michelle Swader, dietitian at UW Health, joins us to talk about a common problem during the holidays, emotional eating. Michelle, hello to you.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Let's talk about emotional eating. What exactly is it?
Well, emotional eating is, strictly speaking, whenever we eat when we're not hungry. So obviously this time of the year, it can become from stress or sadness or celebration. And so in this time of COVID, we want to make sure that we are choosing the proper way to celebrate. We want to make sure that we are choosing the events and the recipes that are really important to us. And if we're having a smaller gathering, we might want to make fewer dishes, so have fewer leftovers, or even just make smaller batches of those same dishes.
So if you're used to cooking for 10 people and there's just two, you might want to change the amount.
Exactly. And I think we're also looking for things to do this year that still allow us to celebrate the holiday. But obviously, since the holiday is going to look a little different, we have to decide what we might want to change and what we really need to keep and stay the same to really enjoy that holiday, whether it be a recipe or driving around to look at Christmas lights or maybe even doing some holiday crafts instead of the traditional holiday baking, where you also end up with a lot of leftovers.
I was going to say, you should find other non-food ways to celebrate to relieve the stress, and those are some good examples. Another thing is to keep the celebration to a day, you say?
Yeah, I think a lot of the problem comes when we have multiple leftovers, we have multiple celebrations. Now, again, because of the pandemic, a lot of us are not going to have the holiday parties and the gift exchanges and the cookie exchanges. And so it's going to be a little bit easier to kind of keep the holiday to the day. One day is not necessarily going to do a lot of damage, but if you end up celebrating for days or weeks at a time, it's going to be harder to recover from some of that holiday weight gain.
Yeah, if you make 2 pounds of fudge, that's going to be around a while.
Exactly.
So, but still, you should still celebrate. I mean, pick the foods that you really like.
Exactly. I think a lot of people tend to fall into a rut where they make the same menu every year. And there are a lot of favorites, a lot of family favorites. But sometimes things get made just out of tradition. And when push comes to shove, people maybe don't necessarily need those, or they might want to replace them with something new and different. And this year, since a lot of people are staying home, it might be a good time to even have a traditional dinner one day and then maybe try something a little untraditional another time, maybe have a different cuisine that you could try.
Yeah, there's lots of holidays coming up, lots of time off, so plenty of chances to celebrate and celebrate correctly. Michelle, Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays.
And you too. Thank you.
And eat healthy and wise. We'll see you soon.